Pisces, my Pisces, my Pisces. How are you, babies? Hope you guys are doing wonderfully. Every time I split the cards, you know what I'm saying? I always look at the cards, that split. You know what I mean? So I feel like a lot of you Pisces are focusing on making sure that your relationship with the divine is up to par. This is who this reading is going to resonate with. You got the star. And you're letting things go that need to go so that better things can come in. I see that. Yeah, because sometimes things got to die so better things can live. Okay? We know that by now. Okay? We know that by now. Yep. You're in the process of healing. You are in the process of healing. Look at the major arcanas, and this one still didn't go away as I cut. You have a lot of faith. A lot of you are in faith mode. You are not letting go of trust in the divine, and that is where it's at. I'm telling you, that's where it's at. Oh, I'm talking to a lot of Pisces that ain't putting up with nobody's shit. They didn't have enough of that. They got the Queen of Swords energy. I'm cutting you off. Please don't embarrass yourself by thinking that you're gonna have a chance in hell with me. A lot of you are saying that to whomever it is that you walked away from, who ghosted you or whatever the hell they did. I don't know what they did. Doesn't matter what they did. I have a feeling you're getting actually tired of hearing about it, I kind of am too. When I watch my readings, I like to watch readings too for myself. And this person just continues to come up in my readings. And I'm like, can I not hear about this knock off King of Pentacles, please? I want a real Louis Vuitton bag and not a fake one. Thank you. Some of you may have been dealing with an earth sign. They may have some earth in their charts. Pisces. All right, my Pisces. Let's see what Spirit has for you for the first week of December. You'll know if this will resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate, don't try to make it resonate. It wasn't for you. If it doesn't resonate, okay, maybe the next one will. Check out your moon and rising signs to see if they resonate. Watch all three to see if they resonate, okay? First card. This tells me that a lot of you ended karmic cycles. A lot of you really do understand your self-worth and your self-value, and you understand that you ended a karmic cycle. And now that this karmic cycle has ended, you have entered into a new zone, and that's called the fifth dimension, baby. A lot of you are in 5D, and you know you are. You dropped the burdens. You dropped the burdens. Some of you still feel a little burdened, you know what I'm saying? But it's at a 10, which means, you know what I'm saying, your new beginning is right around the corner. Soon as whatever remnants of this ending, soon as the remnants of the ending of whatever relationship you ended, soon as all those remnants are gone, that door to this new love that you're getting ready to get into, you're not going to be single very long, Pisces. I'm letting you know right now. You're not. You are not. Because you're putting the burdens down. This is a messenger of information. And I also look at, these cards, these court cards in terms of maturation. Okay. I feel like whoever you were dealing with was somebody who really did not know how to communicate very well as well. Okay. And that was like a bone of contention for you too, and I'm looking at all of this blue that is, in these cards so far. And I always relate the chakra colors, to the cards that are out. And I'm seeing a lot of blue. Blue represents the throat chakra. Whoever you were dealing with really just did not know how to communicate. And that just really became very annoying for you. You want to be in a relationship with somebody who knows how not only to communicate, make you laugh, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that you can actually enjoy your time with. And, being in love with somebody is not just about sex. It's about actually enjoying their company. It's about enjoying having conversations with them. It's like laughing with them. It's like communicating with them. It's like working with them and talking with them. And you enjoy the flow. And it was like the person who you were with just did not have those capabilities. It was just a burden to carry being in a relationship with this person. They brought nothing but burdens to the table. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like you communicated that to this person on several occasions, and this person just continued to not only ignore you, but ignore their intuition and their angels and spirit guides prior to things getting to this point. This point. See, this is not your energy. I don't feel like this is your energy, Pisces. I feel like this is the energy of the individual who realizes that they lost a freaking goddess or a freaking god. Somebody who is really divinely connected and who understands every word that I'm saying because they are extremely divinely connected. And the person who thought that they were so smart and so crafty in the past is now sitting there laying in the bed of their own thoughts and their own troubles. That's not your fault, baby. That's not your fault, Pisces. And therefore, you have to let them experience the restructuring of their own thinking. That is what they're dealing with, the restructuring of their own thinking. You've already had your tower moment. That's why your first card is the Wheel of Fortune. It really does kind of just mean that. You remember that show, The Wheel of Fortune? Wheel of Fortune. Good luck is coming your way. Everything is going to go in your favor because you've already changed your thought process. You understand what I'm saying? The other person is having a lot of anxiety in doing so. They're experiencing their own tower moment right now. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, they still, trying to juggle. You know what I mean? Because that's the only thing they know how to do to make themselves feel better is play this little juggle act. I'm still fixated on what I have. I'm still fixated on what I want. I want to have it. I want it. They live a life full of want and I have. It's all about what they have and it's all about what they want. And then they stand on this false foundation of love. You understand what I'm saying? Green represents the heart chakra. I'd like to see a lot more green rather than all that red and all that orange. You understand what I'm saying? Not that your wants and what you have is not important. Of course it is. You appreciate what you have and you are supposed to want the things that are in alignment with the divine. And pentacles represent currency or what you deem valuable. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of you dealt with somebody who actually tried to call you their plan B or plan A or plan B or whatever and tried to put you in this position where it was like there was some competition going on that you weren't even aware of. And it's like, baby, I don't compete for love. If you don't recognize me for who I am already, you'll never know me, baby. If you don't know me by now, you'll never know me. And that color blue behind this individual also represents the throat chakra. Again, don't know how to communicate at all. And look at how far away this person is from that water. Okay? Water represents love. Look at how far away this person is from that water. Doesn't look like they're very close to it. It looks like, they're standing on this gray area of what they think love is. There is no gray area when it comes to love. There's either I love you or I don't love you. That's what that is. There's no maybe I love you, maybe I don't. He loves me not. We don't play that. He loves me not flower game. And then whatever flower pops up last, he loves me not. I mean, this person just juggles all day long. I mean, they love the juggle game. They love the fascination of having a main thing, you know what I'm saying? And then going ahead and hitting a corner somewhere and then making a phone call saying, oh no, this is so-and-so I'm talking to instead of, Patricia. You know what I'm saying? And because you ain't got time to play private eye because you too busy to sit there and play them type of childish games in intimate relationships, you didn't do that. But you always knew that what's in the dark will come to the light, and you had your suspicions, baby. And, this Venus retrograde in Scorpio certainly did its job. And it gave you the opportunity to not only end the karmic cycle of you always entering into relationships of unrequited love. This also taught you, this past relationship that you were in, taught you how to love yourself beyond belief. Because you realize that you are much closer to the divine than you ever thought you were. You realize that the divine is heavily invested in you, so much so to the point that you realize that your higher self is the first self that ever was. Now, who is the first self that ever was? I'm going to let you fill in that blank, because whoever this reading resonates with knows exactly what I just said. Baby, you are love. You are the Queen of Cups. So who do you think your counterpart is going to be? Likely the King of Cups. Somebody who actually understands what love really is. You know, they're not fixated on their image. They're not fixated on money. They're not fixated on what they're going to get out of the relationship. They want to give it to the relationship. They know how to receive love. You know, you'd be surprised at how many people don't even know how to receive love. I mean, if you think about that, that's really sad. For people who don't know how to receive love. You know, it's one thing if you have a hard time giving love because you may have had some past things that have happened to you and you feel guarded with regards to giving your love to another person. That's unfortunate as well. But when you don't even know how to receive love that somebody tries to give you, I want you to think about, you know, how sad that is. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the forgiveness part should be able to come in for you guys, okay? You got to forgive the person who thought they, you know, were pulling a slick one on you. You know what I'm saying? You got to forgive the person, because you have to understand they were only operating at the level at which they were taught to operate at. And it's unfortunate, you know, because everybody does not come from good crop. That's just the truth. Everybody does not come from good crop, but whomever this is resonating with comes from royal crop. And so therefore you're not going to disgrace your children or your ancestors by putting somebody of a lower vibrational caliber next to you and call them your king. You're not going to do that, or your queen. You know that. God has already spoken to you, very much so, probably through synchronicities and numbers, letting you know that, you know, what's over is over. You know what I mean? You already cried those tears of, wow, I extended myself yet once again to somebody who went and turned around and spit in my face with their actions. You know, it wasn't even so much that you cried over the person, you know, so much. It was the action that hurt you so much, because it's not the first time that somebody has done that to you. You understand what I'm saying? So this person that you left behind is likely going to try to rush back in before somebody else gets a hold of you. However, you now are more interested in quality rather than quantity. You understand what I'm saying? You don't even get any entertainment out of talking to people who you know are on a low vibrational tip. You just don't even have any, you don't get anything out of it, even to pass the time by. You know what I mean? If you have any time at all to pass by. I feel like a lot of you, because you ended this karmic cycle by, you know, being in relationships of people with that give you this unrequited love and want to play these little silly, I'm going to juggle you games, and like to play games with people, and, you know, and only what ended up happening is the other person realized they only played themselves by doing that. You know, and then now they're carrying this big old burden, knowing that the thrill is gone when their main thing walks away and says, because they never thought that you would walk away. They never thought you would do that. And when you actually said, baby, honey, this is it. No, this time for real it is. But I really hope that you take this well, okay? I really want to be as nice about this as possible. So this Page of Swords kind of tells me that it's like, some of you Pisces are like, I know, like you have a little bit of anxiety of this person, you know, coming to you trying to act like, you know, they have some damn sense. You know what I mean? Because the truth is that the only reason why this person wants to come back is because, you know, karma went ahead and got a hold of their ass. And because of that, now, you know what I'm saying, they were forced to see the truth of the matter, just like you were forced to see the truth of the matter in the relationship that you just recently ended. And now they're being forced to see the truth as well, and they're not taking it so well, Okay, they're not. They feel burdened by it. Okay, and now they want to have this teenager like energy. Okay, because again, like I told you in the court cards, I look at them in terms of maturation. The knights are like, they think like teenagers. Okay, so this person may have advanced from thinking like a straight up child who did not know how to communicate at all, did not know how to express their feelings at all, did not, they were evasive with regards to a lot of things. You may have tried to really, have a relationship with this person, but every damn thing that you asked them about, they lied about. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they have no validity to you at all. They just, you probably don't even want to hear about them in this reading. I get it, but Spirit is still talking about it because this Mercury retrograde pretty much, sweeps up the remaining kind of like trash associated with what that Venus retrograde in Scorpio, forced us to realize about the situations we were in regarding the company we were keeping. Some of you ended relationships with very close friends. Some of you ended your relationship at work. Some of you ended relationships, you know what I'm saying, in general. I'm telling you, the courthouses are inundated, I guarantee you, with divorce paperwork, separation paperwork, mediations with regards to who's going to see the kids and when. And that part I hate the most. You know what I'm saying? Is the fact these kids do not deserve to have to deal with this crap. However, there's the doorbell. Give me a moment. Anyway, it was a delivery. My favorite perfume, baby. I love it. Yeah, this is my perfume that I wear. And I love the fact, I never realized that my favorite perfume is purple, the color of enlightenment. You know what I'm saying? And it smells so delicious on me. You know that how perfumes work on you women. You know what I'm saying? It meshes with your body chemistry and it just makes you smell so good, Back to what I was saying. I mean, I hate the fact that these kids have to be involved in like these separations because of somebody's selfishness. You understand what I'm saying? Like the person who probably was all involved in some third party situation trying to juggle you with somebody else and shit. You know what I mean? They weren't thinking about the kids at all in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Because the kids are affected by this type of crappy ass behavior. But it was already written that, your children would experience this. And it really is up to you, Pisces, to make sure that you keep your head on tight. Make sure that you stay divinely connected like you are. Because what you're going to do is you're going to heal your children. You're going to pull them into your light, okay? You're going to pull them into your light and you're going to get them out of that dark energy that the other parent just couldn't seem to get a grip on, okay? And I'm not saying that you were perfect in the whole relationship or whatever, because nobody's perfect. However, there's a difference between stealing a candy bar and like literally cutting somebody's head off. There is a difference. We all know that. So the next card is the World. And we all know that represents a completion. We also know that represents a rebirth as well. So something is over. I feel like I was telling you when I was shuffling the cards, you guys were like, yo, look, check this out. It's over. There's no like chance number 2, 3, 4, 5, 500, whatever. Like, this is it. I'm done. I'm ready to move the hell on, enjoy my life. I know how to get there. I'm there now. I appreciate where I am now, and I can do. And I'm feeling wonderful feelings that I have not felt in a very long time, simply by releasing your energy from me. Period. I'm just, a lot of you are in that state, However, either you or somebody else feels defensive, feels like you have to defend yourself. You have to defend someone. Maybe you have to defend your children, you know what I'm saying? Through whatever, experience you're going through. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know how many of you are dealing with court issues behind ending a relationship, because you may be sharing children with this person and you probably want to keep the children who may have been mistreated as well as you were mistreated in the relationship. You want to keep that child protected, and that child also needs you to protect them. You know what I'm saying? And all you have to do, like I said, is make sure that your relationship with your angels, your spirit guides, your deities, ancestors, your whole spirit team. I'm going to hope that I can get this reading done within the next 5 minutes or so that I could pull out some of your oracle cards, because I got a few new oracle decks. And I'm so excited. I love them already. One of them is called Keepers of the Light, and the other one is Archangel oracle cards. And I'm going to pull those for you as well, so that you guys know which angels to call on to help you in your particular situation, if this is resonating with you so far, okay? You don't have to be defensive, okay? You let your angels do that for you. That's exactly what they're there for. Angels are the warriors in the spirit realm. They are going to fight for you, baby. You don't have to feel so defensive. What you do is you ask your angels to go ahead and do that for you, so that you can free yourself up and be in a more positive state of mind. Because if you go ahead and you feel defensive, that means that you feel as though, you got all these actions coming against you, but your angels are already on it, baby. They are already on it. They are on it, honey. Trust me, they are on it. You don't have to go defend yourself against anything. You can go take a nap right now, go make yourself a sandwich and go enjoy your day. Period. Okay? Because you're in alignment with the divine, baby. Some of y'all, whoever this is resonating with, I know you know what I'm talking about. You've already manifested the positivity that you are already experiencing right now, and there's a whole lot more where that came from. Soon as this whole entire tower-ish situation comes to a total complete ending, you know what I'm saying? That's when the official door will be closed, and that is when you will officially be able to walk into that new door. You understand what I'm saying? But some of you are dealing with legalities and things associated with ending this relationship, because I feel as though whoever the hell it is that you are walking away from probably is not taking it so well, because this Knight of Wands is over here rushing toward this Queen of Cups. You have to look at the difference in maturation here. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody who went from a child, hurried up and graduated to a teenager, trying to get a hold of a straight adult, thinking that this adult, is going to actually give some play to this teenager. What adult wants to be in a relationship with a teenager? Nobody. No adult with anybody with some damn sense. And I'm pretty sure you got some damn sense, whoever I'm talking to, right? Not to mention the Queen of Cups back is turned toward this Knight of Wands anyway. So, it ain't going to happen. Don't worry about your happy family, okay? Yes, there were some subtractions, and for some of you, there are going to be additions. Believe that. And what you're going to be juggling, you know what I'm saying, is your business. You're going to be juggling your new exciting beginning. You're going to be juggling your new love. You're going to be juggling taking care of your kids. So get ready to prioritize, baby, because a lot of beautiful things are coming in. When your first card is the Wheel of Fortune, and it's a major arcana, okay? And I know that this tower energy, you've already experienced it. I know you already experienced it. You're still in the midst of it. And the tower only represents the restructuring of your thinking, so that your thinking can be built on a solid foundation. And that solid foundation is always love for self. You have to think of the zodiac, and you have to think about each house. Okay, each house represents or governs specific things, okay? The first house represents the self, how you perceive yourself. How do you look at yourself, okay? It always starts at number 1. I'm going to go ahead and change my website so that I can go ahead and at least just teach people numerology and chakras, okay? So I could teach that concept. It's very important, especially if you are at this point of enlightenment, okay? I forgot where I was, but okay, the tower only represents the restructuring of your thinking. So you are in the midst of that, okay? And you are also manifesting more positivity into your life, okay? You're manifesting what is in alignment with the things of the ethereal and applying it to the things of the earth. That is what you're doing. Look, he's pointing up to the heavens. with a candle. And I was going to be teaching that banishing and invoking and that candle magic, but I don't think a lot of people are ready to learn that right now, especially when feelings are raw. I really don't want to teach people that type of thing yet. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that everybody uses their candle magic skills to raise the vibration on the planet, not for their own, whatever, right? Okay? We have to be responsible with the power that we hold, all right? But basically, the magician understands the things of the ethereal and uses all four elements so that he could apply those things to the earth, okay? And if you look at all of the colors here, all of the chakra colors are here. All four elements are also here. And that infinity symbol on top, if you see it, it's the number 8, okay? And you look at the number 1 on top. So you're walking into a new beginning, infinitely. Baby, this is who you've always been. You've always been a creator. You've always been a manifester. You've always been in control of your emotions. You've always been this person. Okay, you've always been the magician. I mean, look at all these major arcana cards. I mean, you keep your thought process positive, and I'm going to tell you right now, you absolutely are in an awesome space. Okay, we're going to do one more round, and I'm going to pull an oracle card for you, and I hope we have enough time. I got about 4 or 5 minutes left with you guys. You guys are still going through the process of healing, okay, from being betrayed, all right? But that's wonderful. That's wonderful. That helped you graduate. You understand what I'm saying? And whomever it is that you're dealing with, I mean, I don't know. I just got the vibe. Wands represent work. Somebody's feeling burdened at work somehow, some way, and there's a lot of conflict at work for them, I guess. I don't know. But, I don't think you're really too much worried about them anymore. You understand? You're just more focused on what's justice, what's justified for you, after being in this toxic relationship that you probably tried to end on several occasions anyway. You knew it was not going to last to the end of time, and you just want justice for what was done incorrectly to not only you, but also the children involved. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not only talking to singles, but I'm also talking to people who have children. Okay? You let the relationship die. Okay? You knew it was no longer serving you positively, and that is exactly what you are to do when situations approach you, and you know what I'm saying? You're just, it doesn't make any sense. It's just, there's nothing positive in this situation. So you let it die so that something positive could take its place. Okay? And when you let that situation die, you understand what I'm saying? Because you realize that the situation that you were in was unjustified. You experienced the tower. You understand what I'm saying? Which is, it all came falling down because you were like, wait a minute, I thought you were this way, but really you're not. You're this way. And if you're this way, then I'm damn sure not going to go that way with you. It's real simple. I mean, I saw that as I was even shuffling. I saw that. You know what I'm saying? And you are manifesting yourself the absolute hell out of this situation. You don't want no selfish and greedy people. Okay, in your life, period. Full of ego. That's what black represents. Ego. Darkness. You know what I'm saying? Red represents the base chakra, which relates to the words I have. This person is over here focused on what they have. It's all about what they have. And that felt right on top of that juggling card. They wanted to juggle what they had, only to realize that they lost. You know what I mean? That's not the way you do things. Okay? Here's the Queen of Wands. Okay, so it looks to me like we have a water sign and we have a fire sign involved in this somehow, some way. Okay, in this little love triangle that you got yourself out of, Pisces. But that left you with the short harvest all the time, because I'm telling you, being an adulterer is an expensive endeavor. Trust me. It is, and it felt right on top of the person that's rushing right back in to, whoever they deem they want to be with, which at this point, they don't really realize at this point, you've already taken yourself out of the equation, so they only have one option. the one they thought was so amazing and really absolutely ruined their entire family for. You went ahead and sacrificed whatever love you had for this person because you were like, you know what? If me loving you is going to keep me in this conflicted state of mind and keep my kids and I in this position where we always have to defend ourselves against your poor behavior, then you know what I'm saying? Then so be it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to sacrifice and I'm going to go straight to the boss, and the boss is going to give me instructions on what to do so that I can go ahead and manifest, you know, what it is that I need to manifest to get back to a happy family. And like I said, there are some subtractions and additions. You went ahead and subtracted yourself from the equation. You subtracted that person from the equation by walking away. The 8 of Cups means you walked away, probably from a relationship that you were in for a very long time. This is another I got away card, and this card is a I got away because I'm not in a safe position being with this person. Okay? Now, let me pull your oracle card, and to not waste time, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and just come out with your cards, okay? Okay, so I pulled 3 cards for you, baby. The first one you got is Passion by Archangel Haniel. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. The next one you got is Spiritual Understanding. Archangel Raziel. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. The next card you got is Chakra Clearing. Archangel Metatron, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. So guys, I want you guys to take a look at my website for those of you whom this resonated with and feel like you want to book a reading, okay? I'm not working the week of Thanksgiving, okay? However, you know, I always try to fit people in as soon as possible, but in the meantime, God is always preparing you for your reading, no matter when it's scheduled for. So if you feel like you want to book a reading, I recommend you book it ASAP so you can save your spot, baby, okay? With that being said, that is what the first week of December is looking like for you. You're making it official that, you know, I'm done, okay? I'm done and I'm moving on to better things, okay? Moving on to better things. All right, Pisces? All right, have a good one. Namaste, babies.